Alright, everybody, welcome. I'm Jordan from Back in the Death Gaming, here to play another episode of Europa Universalis 4. If you can see, well, obviously you can see, but I added some mods just to kind of make the map pop a little bit more. Excuse me. So there's a flat map texture that I added, and then just kind of make the colors a little bit pop a little bit more. So if it looks a little different from other videos, that's why. If you're interested in knowing more, just send a comment and I'll post which mods I used. As always, if you like what you see, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Greatly appreciate all your support. So last time we left off, we had just finished the war with the Ottomans, and still in the year 1593, so we still have plenty of time to expand and grow. We currently have Hungary and Bohemia as our personal unions. We have Moldavia as our march. We have Austria as an ally. We have Spain as an ally. We have England as an ally. So right now we're going to kind of decide where we want to expand next, and we will look and see what we can do. So with that being said, we are overextended right now. We are in the process of coring some of those provinces that we took from the Ottomans, and we are just kind of waiting for some of these to go through, get our overextension down. The thing with being overextended, it does increase our national unrest, which provides a lot more opportunities for rebels to pop up, and I hate rebels, so we'll see how that goes. Looking at the disputed succession, we don't have anybody that we have personal unions with. It looks like Denmark doesn't have an heir, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. We still are over our diplomatic relations, partly because of all the alliances that we have in the personal unions and the march, but I don't want to break any of those yet. I'm thinking of going after Russia. They are only allied to Georgia. They have a level 15 tech. We are currently at 16, so we're a little bit ahead of them, but it's not massive. So if you go to the ledger and look at the military, look at armies, looks like they have a really big army. Their manpower is kind of low, but so is ours. We just went through a pretty extensive war, and since Russia is so far away from most of our other allies, like Spain and England and Austria, they're less likely to come help us with Russia. So right now, the area to look to kind of expand would be to continue to beat on the Ottomans, take on Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. I do want to kind of branch down in here, but I believe last time that Brandenburg is the emperor, so anyone that we attack, Brandenburg will join them. Brandenburg is at war with Holland currently, so let's just take a look and see what we can do, because maybe we can file a claim or do a claim on Saxony and kind of grow Bohemia out this way. That might be something to do. Bohemia is allied with Frankfurt, Cleves, the Palatinate, and Nuremberg. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and fabricate a claim there. So we're going to build a spy network and get that going. We are making some money, so we want to look and see where we are at with the advisors. I definitely want to look at national unrest -2, so that's pretty good for right now. Definitely want that. And then to continue to build up our military monarch points. So we're going to go ahead and go to reinforced speed. This will help with getting more troops to our units. We have already mothballed our forts. I don't want to lower maintenance on our troops, especially since we are making pretty good money right now, 8.57 ducats. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the game, build that claim on Saxony, maybe expand Bohemia out this way. Eventually I will want to annex them, but right now with the troops that they provide and the ability that they have to help me in my wars, I'm going to let them kind of be for now. Once we get closer to the end of the game, I'll annex them, so that way it can all be under one big banner. I really like this mod with the map colors. I just think it makes it pop a little bit more, especially when there's nations that have similarities in terms of color. I just think that this makes it pop quite a bit more. Makes it easier for me to see. And then the flat terrain, obviously. Some people like the mountains and whatnot. Me, I'm not too. I don't care. I usually spend majority of my game in this mode. All right, so we have our revolts going on, and it's Hungary. Of course, Hungary has so many issues with rebels, it seems like. So keep looking at our cores. There looks like we're working on them. We can invest in new ideas. So we can invest in diplomatic ideas, but I definitely want to get our administration and our diplomatic technology up a little bit. So we're not going to spend anything with our ideas yet. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know that I am. It's a great day to be alive. Starting to cool off here in Arizona. It's still pretty warm during the day. It gets in the high 70s, low 80s. I know in other places it's definitely a lot colder. So count our blessings there. So another area that we can possibly expand would be to fight Venice. Oh, here we go. Hold on. So it looks like Nation of England is requesting that you come to their aid in the English conquest of Perth against Scotland. Scotland allied with Burgundy and France. Sure. Let's go to war. We won't go ahead and attack. That's what we have our PUs for, and we'll let them do their thing. Looks like England already has quite a bit of troops in here. Let's just look at the army list for a second. So England has quite a bit. France, they have 0 manpower right now. So as of right now in this war, I believe that they're at a pretty big disadvantage, and as you can see, they are at a very big disadvantage. So this war should go by pretty quickly, actually. So we're just gonna kind of sit and let them do their thing. And once again, kind of looking back at Venice, they might not be a bad idea to kind of expand into, especially if I decide to give Austria diplomatic power or prestige. Prestige. Excuse me. Definitely like that we have prestige, diplomatic power. Yeah, let's lose that. So that might not be a bad idea to go too. So we're gonna go ahead and start fabricating claims on Venice as well, just so that way we have that in the bag when that comes. So far so good. We're still making money. Our forts have been turned on due to us being at war with France and with Scotland. But this war should be over fairly quickly, I would think, especially with us having such a big gap in terms of man. Our war machine on our side is quite a bit bigger. So go to war, my pretties. Go to war. When does our truce end with them? So 1596. So we could go back to war with Denmark next year. We could go back to war with the Ottomans in a few years. So we'll have to think. I might take out Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Just so that way we have that taken care of, and then we can kind of focus on the Ottomans again, and then go back into Venice and Saxony and whatnot. Oh man, I love this. Why keep vassals around? They are awesome. Alright, so our overextension is gone now. So that means we shouldn't have as much anger and animosity in our country. Just kind of take a look at this, see if there's any place that we can lower the unrest, and it looks like we are at where we can be. So that is good. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is move a couple troops up this way, just so that way they're up there, and just kind of getting ready to go back to war with Denmark. Let's go ahead and upgrade our diplomatic technology, which is good. We want to be high in that diplo technology. We're pretty far ahead in our military tech, so let's go ahead and take another group in the offensive ideas. Siege of Paris is over. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're just getting crushed. So as we can see, people are not loving life right now. Yeah, we'll just kind of sit here for just a little bit, get some more coins in our coffers, and get ready for us going to war with there is some rebels up here. I do not like that. So let's kind of go up this way and see where are you going. Viborg? Viborg's there. Alright, so they're heading to Neva. Where are they going? Regardless, we will take them out. Looks like my leaders have retired, which is okay. Alright, do we want to invest in quality troops, or do we want the manpower? Right now we are doing pretty well on manpower, so I would say invest in quality troops. Army tradition is nice. Alright, Burgundy has called out, so no longer fighting Burgundy. Burgundy. Allied with Scotland and Flanders. I think it's interesting that the AI is able to get allies during the time that they're in war. However, when we do it, we're not allowed to do that. Alright, so it looks like a lot of people are starting to beat up on the Ottomans here. Georgia and Russia. So it looks like Russia is, or Georgia is gonna take that. I believe Russia is allied with Georgia, so Georgia will get all of this, which is alright. Once again, love the map. I love the way that it looks. Starting to get more of the map found, so we're able to kind of see what's going on out here in the world. Portuguese in Brazil. We got some Spain down here in South America. New Granada. Granada, huh? Interesting. Yeah, this war is gonna be going bye-bye pretty quick. Queen Consort. Yes, we want some administrative power. That is muy bueno. Looks like Denmark. Let's take a look and see where Denmark is. I'm curious. So kind of change the order here. Denmark. Look at that. They are not doing well. And if I remember right, they are still allied to Lübeck. Sweden is still under a PU. Oh, Sweden is not in a PU. Is Norway in a PU? Norway is not in a PU. So we actually would have to fabricate claims on Norway and Sweden in order for us to take their lands. So let's go ahead and start getting that going. I believe our truce has ended with them regardless. So what we might do is I might bring troops up here and down here and call a war on Norway and on Sweden at the same time, just because let's look. So Norway has no troops, and then Sweden has no troops. So we should be able to take that pretty easily, actually. How's the war with the Ottomans here going? So Ottomans are actually doing pretty well with taking on Crimea. Independence guaranteed by Georgia, so I wonder if Georgia would go to war. Looks like they're not at war with the Ottomans. French rebels. All right. So this war should be over pretty soon. Yep, and there it goes. We've gained 8 favors with England. Let's go ahead and get that monies from our papacy. Let's see. Provincial unrest. That should go down here pretty soon. Yeah, Ottomans, with us taking a big chunk of their land, they still have quite a bit of force limit, but they're not as scary as they were before. You know, that doesn't mean that we're out of the woods yet when it comes to them, but we are not doing too bad. So we're just gonna wait just a little bit longer, waiting for some of our claims to build up here. We're going to fabricate a claim on Ragusa and Dalmatia. Someday, a life goal of mine is to travel to some of these places and just to, let's see, just the Commonwealth, Moldavia's opinion. Let's renounce the claim in core. So we don't need to be hasty here. In the words of Treebeard, don't be hasty. We'll go ahead and fabricate a claim here on Voktlin. I'm probably butchering that, so I apologize. Can we claim another claim? Yes, let's do that too. Why not? Leipzig. Get this back. Which troop? Okay, it was saying that I was losing, having some attrition to troops. And then we're gonna go ahead and fabricate a claim on this. So I don't even know how to pronounce that. Dalaskogan. Then we'll go ahead and fabricate a claim here. So, looking at this, I might actually just declare war on Norway. Sweden will answer the call. And that won't have Venice come in yet. I could probably take on Venice. I had a revolt just hit. I could probably take on Venice by myself if I needed to, because they don't have they're super weak, but I want to do this on my own first and then kind of see where I want to go. Let's go ahead and get a couple of generals. Ooh, I need a 3-star general. I need a 3-star general. Let's do one more. Not a 3-star general. Oh boy. So in the early 17th century, Poland was one of the mightiest countries in the world, yet she had great problems. The trade and production of Eastern Europe were based along the Baltic coast, really the future of the next major powers in the area. The king saw this and tried to improve Poland's position in these areas, but the Slovakia were not remotely interested. Her interest lay in the Ukraine, in the lands where the magnates could rule armies of serfs levied from their vast agricultural states. This was the first disagreement between King Sigmund III and the nobility. Another one was the matter of the religious freedom. The king never stopped working towards making the Catholic faith the official religion of the country. However, he was quite unsuccessful. The last disagreement was the royal power. So let's see. So we can either lose prestige, and the type of government changes to republic. We can wage a war and lose 3 stability. Okay, when will this hit? Because I can move my troops So all right, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and wage war on the nobility. But first, we need to move our troops. Just for a second here. Okay. Let's just so Warsaw. Where's Warsaw? Right here. And then where's the other one that they're gonna Bobrusk? Bobrusk? Where's Bobrusk? Right here. So we're gonna have Warsaw and right here. So let's actually call you back. That should get there faster. We're just gonna wait for just one, almost to the end of the month, and see what happens here. Okay, let's go ahead and Great Britain. Let's go ahead and wage war. All right, let's boost this bad boy up, and I think this is so silly that this happens, but we're just gonna wait a second. Where's this troop going? Well, let's see if we can even take these rebels. I'm pretty sure we can. We should. They do have quite a bit of a number advantage, but we have a better general. Oh, that's gonna be close. I don't know why my allies aren't coming here to help. There you go. That's what you should be doing. Goodness. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. They're going one at a time. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you're not... Oh, I'm gonna lose that one troop. Oh my goodness. Why can't I just walk around this way? I don't understand why it, No. Come around. Yes, I know I lost the troops there. Well, this is a kind of a pain. Emperor China. We should be able to take these guys on now. So let's go ahead and do that. Or maybe not. Yeah, I lost. Stack wipe a entire army there. Why is this doing this? Maybe I don't have access to this. My ally should be coming in. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's fun. Okay, let's see. I wonder if Russia will let us... Nope, will not let us have military access. So that's fun. I don't have much of a navy either, but I don't really need one. Why aren't my allies coming and helping? This is silly. Let's go ahead and get prestige up. Do I really? You know what? Let's just do this. Why can't we just build another army? Ooh, there's a lot of unrest in here. Let's get that taken care of. Man, people are not happy. I just don't want to have a republic. Ultimate ruler. That's what I want, you know? I probably should have done the other thing, but that's the way it goes, I guess. A lot of unrest. Okay, and then let's go ahead and also look at the troopage here. Need 310 to build. Need more cash. But I can do this. So let's just go ahead and, since we're going to need it anyway, put a bunch of these guys. Where are we at? Ooh, Bohemia is not happy. Why aren't you happy? Ignorant monarch. Ignorant monarch, huh? It's an aggressive overlord, huh? I'll show you. Let's go ahead and improve relations with them. See what happens. It's probably because my military might. If your military gets below a certain point, they become disloyal, so we will keep that in mind as we are going. So once this comes up, they should become less disloyal to us. And as you see, they are now loyal. Just from that. So let's go ahead and get these guys in one spot. It's annoying that let's go ahead and build a couple of these. How are we doing on this? We're doing good there. Let's go put our general in charge. Let's put this guy here. Looks like they were able to get a better general. There we go. Perfect, perfect. So we should have enough now to attempt to attack. So it looks like Hungary's coming. Or maybe they're just coming up here to siege some of these down. They are going to war. Man, they jumped the gun on it, didn't they? Oh, a two-stack there. Just Alright, so some things are going on. I might, if depending on how this goes, I might be a little sneaky here and take a bunch of this for myself. Because, you know, where are they going? Ah, they're fighting me. Lovely. What a lovely day. Let's see. Knights, Hungary, Commonwealth. Let's look at this. People influence. Sure, why not? Holy moly. So we're just kind of chilling here now, waiting for this to happen. Where are you guys going? Sweet. So we have taken Norway's capital. We shall continue to conquer on. So it changed it on its own, huh? We are now an empire. Holla. We are now an empire. Okay. So this war should be over fairly quickly. Britain. So they're actually at war over this way. 13 colonies, huh? It is Sweden's out, huh? Well, Sweden's out. Let's do this. Let's see if we can peace out Norway. How much of this can I take? Quite a bit, actually. 89. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Could they become a vassal of ours? Probably not. It's okay. It's all good. Get some monies from this. All right. Look at that. So that resets the clock for our truce. So 1612 with Sweden. We were able to take excuse me, able to take a big chunk of Norway. We might go ahead and take on Denmark now because they're just annoying. So we don't need this, and we don't need this for now. Oh yes, we probably do need to acquire some of this. Government reform. Which one can I read? Ah, here we go. Income from vassals. Unjustified demands. Why not? Alright. So we are going to move you guys back this way. And then let's go ahead and mothball some forts just to be making some money. Some moolah. Wonder if England is mad that we did that, but I don't care. Sorry. Not sorry. Alright, we're getting some attrition, but that's because we have Bohemia in our grills. I actually want to move you over here somewhere. Let's move you over this way. Alright, well, I guess this is a good spot to pause it. We were able to take some of Norway. We're able to expand as much as we wanted to, but we are slowly making our way. And once again, this is Jordan from Beck and the Death Gaming. If you like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe, leave comments. If you want a general named after you, please leave your name in the comments, and I'll gladly do that. But until then, over and out.